taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Texas Tech Red Raiders. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. And the Blue Devils will kick this deep to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Looks to the left, pass caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the ball.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. As the first down is still going. And they bring him down, but not before he reaches a 38. First down from there.
Well, right now, this defense seems to be sitting back, worried about the pass game. They better cheat a safety down, have an extra guy down in the box to help against this run game, because they are getting ripped apart up front.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, two top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
So it's third and short from the opponent's 28. Let's see where the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
So their first drive of the game, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Aggressive start.
Let's go!
Quick throw. The catch is made. Has a path to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Great connection there for 6 points.
Wow, a risky call here on the opening drive of the game by the head coach, and it pays off for a touchdown. I love to see that aggressive attacking style by this offense.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Keeping it on the ground here. Breaks free. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in the rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. He's brought down, but not before crossing midfield of the 42.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The Blue Devils line up on 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, and he couldn't quite hold on. The big guy had a chance for a 1st down interception, but it falls incomplete.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently of protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback.
Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Duke. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
Well, it was just a matter of time till this guy found the seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level, and with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Dropping back, it's Isaac. Caught by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion sets up a 2nd down play. Quick throw, testing the middle. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. There's a screen pass to the running back. Breaks loose at the 45. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Catch made on the right side. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. Let's see if he's got the leg. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. And here in the 1st quarter, it remains a tie ball game.
Yeah, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to a 43.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. We are deadlocked at the end of a fun, competitive first quarter. Let's check out the stats so far. And as we move to the second quarter, we hope these teams will build on a promising start. We begin the quarter with a crucial play, offense setting up for this third down. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And they get the third down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And it's broken up. Great defensive play to prevent the deep ball.
Well, it's an incompletion here. But I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
The shotgun running play call. Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Well, it's a good thing they pick up the first down here because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Breaks into the clear. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Looking right. This one caught. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
And the Blue Devils getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
The key here, Chris, is the timing by the quarterback. The fact he got the ball out quickly gave his receiver a chance. One more hitch or a slight hesitation, and that's an incompletion or an interception.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They connect for 6. Kirk, you played quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Texas Tech offense trots back out onto the field now. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. A gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
Again, this is a really nice job here by the defense, keeping everything in front of them in that situation. Now they're rewarded with this 3rd and long. We'll see if they do the same thing here, or they're going to sell out and bring the pressure.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Running back has it on a screen now. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
Now, there's just nothing here for the quarterback to do other than throw it to his back and hope that he can get the yards after the catch, enough for the 1st down. But the defense gives some yards, but not enough for him to get to the sticks.
They need a yard here on 4th down to keep this drive alive. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Blue Devils will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, they'll try to run for it. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. Here comes the bunch formation. To throw, it's Isaac. The receiver makes the catch. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. Pass complete, it's 2nd down now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Brought down to the 23, good enough for a 1st down.
Chris, to me, I think the quarterback wanted to get this ball thrown downfield, but good coverage forces him to throw it underneath. But give an assist to the O-line, giving him enough time to be able to evaluate that coverage.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! And the Red Raiders looking to run some tempo here.
Okay, here they go. Big 1st down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
On 1st down, it's play action. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Catch made all the way down inside the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Red Raiders lining up here on 1st and 10. Looking to chuck it again. Tries the right with a quick throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and make...
A deep shot to the right. The ball is picked off. Oh, he's bringing it back. Now the 40. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Not only are they able to come up with some points of their own, now the defense on the other side comes up with a turnover and a touchdown to tie the game, and they're an extra point away from taking the lead.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. First down, looking to throw the ball. He finds his man. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. They find the slot receiver on a drag route that time.
Yeah, you don't really see this very often from the slot receiver on this drag route, but a nice call here, nice little wrinkle. Quarterback does a nice job of waiting for him to clear the traffic and then found him for a nice gain.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And like the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice first down.
Sideline catch made, but they stop him for no gain.
Hey, Chris, give him credit. It was nice technique to be able to hold on for that catch and stay in bounds, but he didn't go very far.
Second down after that short completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. The pocket breaking down. And is picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. He can go. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Texas Tech. Pick six could be a game changer.
Boy, what a job by the defensive coordinator and the execution of this defense. Everybody's covered downfield, nowhere for the quarterback to go, and they get pressure on him. The ball's in the air, and a great awareness to be able to come down with the interception and take it all the way to the house.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Motion now from the tight end. And looking to throw now on first down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback.
Here he goes. The 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Duke. There was no catching him that time.
That's how you close a half off for this offense, leaning on the run game to get into the end zone and setting yourself up to go into half all tied up. What a game we have here.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. The coverage team brings him down in the final play of this first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Red Raiders will kick this away to begin the second half. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. Trying to get something going early here in the second half and jump on top. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his back. Nice grab. It's Watkins. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Try and muscle for the first down. Fights off the defender. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
And the Blue Devils will have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Blue Devils are moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Been a really productive drive, but the loss there now makes it 2nd and 12. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Can they pick up the first on the ground? Solid gain there. Sets up a 1st and goal at the 7.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Launching one to the end zone. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
You talk about this defense stepping up, 1st and goal, and they get the pass breakup, making sure every yard is earned.
No gain on 1st makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Handoff inside, looking for the touchdown. They finally corral him at the 1.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
See what they can do here. 3rd down and goal from the 1. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive and you're this close inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
They could take the lead with a chip shot, but the coach is thinking touchdown here on 4th down. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils. And that will give them the lead now.
I thought there might be some initial penetration by this defense. The offense decides to run it up the middle, and I got to give all the credit to this back. He saw just where he needed to go, uses that vision to get this touchdown.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Texas Tech offense is back out on the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Looking deep downfield to the left. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. This time it's complete. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. So ball at the 30. This is a manageable 3rd down play for the offense. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
What a hit there on 3rd down. The timing was perfect, and now we got a big 4th down play.
The Red Raiders will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the opening play of the drive. It begins from the 33. Off the play fake on first down. The tight end has got it. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. They'll run it here. He's got room to run. He's in the clear. At the 20. Past the 10. Tackled just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Chris, how about that? This guy is a blur with a football in his hands. He gets one block out in front of him. It seems like he's setting a new speed barrier.
After the big gainer, suddenly a great chance to score. 1st and goal from the 3. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Defense stuffing the runner. Ball still spotted at the 2-yard line.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Duke. Still no answer for this offensive machine. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the 2nd half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the 2nd half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. First play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands. It's Balkasoon. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. A completion makes it 2nd and short. He'll hand it off. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down. And Duke has the lead here. And they got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Dropping back, it's Isaac. Close to the tight end. Grab down the middle, it's Balkasoon. They finally stop him. Big play, moves the ball to the 22.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Red Raiders. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, that's his 2nd touchdown of the day. You talk about getting off to a great start. He may have more in it.
PHC is good. They still trail, though. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. So So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Third down play for this offense. They'll try to run for the first down. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
And the Blue Devils will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Red Raiders offense is back out on the field now. Looking downfield, it's Isaac. Caught quickly. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
This is all you can hope for, really. The defense does their job. You get the offense back out on the field. It's a one-possession game. It's up to this quarterback and this offense to deliver, and they're off to a good start here.
And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into it.
Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Could take it all the way. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Well, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his second interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks right for a quick completion. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
QB to the tight end for a completion. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead. The Blue Devils looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And tackled there by the defense.
total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Here's the handoff, testing the middle. And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Dave moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. He missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 7 after the miss.
Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
Looking downfield, it's Isaac. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And he's got it down there inside the 35. They move the 6, but hurry to the line here on 1st down now. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They get him down, but that's a solid gain. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Wide open downfield. No step out of bounds to stop the clock. That is perfect execution there.
Well, Chris, just like this in the 4th quarter, you're working this 2-minute drill. It's a one-possession game. Every single time you can get 1st downs and out of bounds, that's exactly what you do to want to move the ball down the field and eventually put it into the end zone.
1st and goal, handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete. Targeting a man right near the goal line.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Urgency here in the 4th quarter. They must cut into this lead. It's 3rd down and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Texas Tech. This offense cannot be stopped.
What a touchdown here to pull them within 1 with under a minute to go. Conventional wisdom says you kick the extra point and you rely on your defense to send this game to overtime. But you could go for 2 to try to take the lead.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. That's strong coverage there to tackle him at the 11-yard line. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin from their own 11. Trying to find room. It's Watkins. They'll bring him down just short of the 20. The offense signals for timeout. 28 seconds remaining on the clock.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
And now the handoff. Stopped short of the 25, but it's enough to move the sticks. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the offense takes a timeout with 15 seconds remaining. Second down after that previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Watkins. Defense flies in to make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the second overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the third overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that third series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
And the Blue Devils with 1st and 10 here. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they'll spot it inches short of a first down.
I like that you trust your running back and you're still trying to run the football. You got to be careful. We get into overtime. This defense is thinking not just stop this runner, but try to rip that ball out as well.
On the run, it's Watkins. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. They'll run it from the gun. Queen toward the end zone. And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run.
What a drive by this offense. Another big gain, and look at the defense. Huffing and puffing, hands on their hips. This offense is wearing them down both mentally and physically.
So here we go. The offense has 1st and goal here in overtime. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Now they come up 2nd and goal from the 3. On 2nd and goal, they hand it to him again. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They jump on top in OT.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. To the air, it's Isaac. Throws it to the right. Not able to connect. Incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Incompletion makes it second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
That's 2 straight plays by this defense. Really put in a tough spot here, coming out with a short field. But let's see if they can dial up a little more pressure here on third down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, he makes the catch! Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. You kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win.
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
Still tied now heading into the first play of double overtime. To throw, it's Isaac. Running back grabs it on a screen. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain.
Boy, great defensive linemen not only have the ability to get upfield to rush the quarterback, but that instinct to recognize a screen pass. Good job of sensing it and making a play.
Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Trying for a pick 6 to win the game. Breaks it in the open. That'll do it. Game over. The defense makes a decisive play to win it in overtime.
Oh, no. They may have just cost themselves the game with this interception. That's the last thing you can afford to do in overtime. Now it simply comes down to, can you stop your opponent from scoring, or the game is over.
So this defense now needs to come up with something special to make a play to stay in this game in OT. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Has the first down and more. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. First and goal now as the offense tries to just punch it in and win the game right here. Here's the handoff, 1 first and goal. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now the defense will spend a timeout to get everybody on the same page before this important play. And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Running for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
They come up on 3rd and goal. Do you try to punch it in or just position the ball for a game-winning field goal try? 3rd and goal, try to make it on the ground. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
And that is just a great job by this defense on 3rd down. Getting penetration, they come up with a loss. Now, it's a big decision. 4th down, as an offensive coordinator, you've been going backwards. What do you call?
So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. He to win this one.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.